What's up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach update video. As you guys know, it's been quite a while since we've done one of these, and the last time we did a Security Breach video was, I think, close to like 6 months ago, or probably like 3 or 4, but it's been quite a while. We just got a new image posted by Steelwell Studios themselves over on their Twitter account. It reveals the new DLC and our first look at it, including a release date and some other pretty crazy things. So we're going to be breaking that all down in today's video. But of course, if you guys like these videos, let me know. Show this video a ton of support. Leave a like on it. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, this is your place to be for all types of FNAF content. But let's go ahead and get into the breakdown. Okay, so they posted this image right here, and it says returning guests will be granted free admission to the Pizzaplex, and there's our first look at the new DLC. Now, it's going to be called Ruin from the looks of it. I mean, you would assume so. It's right there in the front of the image, and it says free DLC 2023. So it looks like we're returning to the Pizzaplex, because obviously they say in their tweet, returning guest. So we're returning, and everything has now been ruined. It's in shambles. As you guys know, depending on what ending you got in Security Breach, a lot of different things actually happened. One of them, you burned down the Pizzaplex. The other one, you escaped with Glamrock Freddy. And, you know, different things happen in each one. So it looks like this is one of the endings where we, I guess, burned it down or we destroyed it somehow. And for some reason, we're returning to it. Now, before we get into all the other stuff, look who's right in front of that Golden Freddy statue. There's a brand new character. It is a little girl. And it looks like we're not going to be playing as Gregory. We're going to be playing as her. And we have no idea who she is. When I first saw this image, I was like, oh, maybe that we're playing as like a younger version of Vanny. But the thing about that is we're returning to the Pizzaplex. We're not there before, you know, the whole Gregory incident happened. So this can't be Vanny. It's got to be an entirely new female character that we're going to be playing as. And something happened to Gregory to where he is, I don't know, out of here. He's gone. Now, she's shining her light at the statue, which you guys know if you've, played Security Breach. That is the statue that you see right when you walk inside the Pizzaplex. At least that's what it looks like to me. I could be wrong, but it has now been completely destroyed. So this place has been abandoned. No one has returned here. No one's been here since, Gregory got out of there and burned the whole place down or whatever he decided to do in the ending that you chose, which is interesting. I don't know how they're going to play this out because depending on, like I said, what ending you got, different things happened. So one of them is going to have to be canon, and I guess it's the one where we burned it down. I don't know, or I mean, it doesn't really look like it's been burned down, though, because maybe the fire, burned down partial, like a piece of the building, but not the whole thing. I have no idea. It just looks like it's been forgotten and left here for many, many years, which if that's the case and Gregory's still here, that means he's like a full-grown adult at that point because this stuff is rotted and like fallen apart. But anyways, you can see, yeah, new female character right in the front of the statue. Free DLC 2023. So it's not going to cost you a dime, and it's coming in 2023, which is really far off. I thought it'd be this year because we all knew we were getting DLC, but I first of all thought it was going to be paid for, and second of all I thought it would be this year, but I guess it makes sense. Maybe it's going to be a very massive DLC, so they need quite a while to work on it. But yeah, 2023 release date. So I mean, it could be January, February, or it could be like a whole year from now. It could be like September of 2023. Who really knows? But it's interesting to see. I'm wondering if they made it free because of, how rocky the launch was of Security Breach itself. But either way, I think it's really cool of them to make it completely for free. Now, if we look on the left side of the statue, you can see Glamrock Chica has returned, and she looks, I don't know, man. She looks really smacked and beaten up. You guys know what we did to her. We crushed her with the trash compactor and threw her into a dumpster. So she is definitely not going to be happy with us. But she's missing her right arm. Her left arm is still there, but her face just looks so distorted and weird looking. Her left eye is just not even looking straight at us. It's like looking at the ground, and she just looks slimy and just disgusting. I don't know. So we know she's going to be there hunting us through this Pizzaplex, or hunting this little girl through the Pizzaplex. I'm assuming the other animatronics are going to be there as well, like, Montgomery Gator and everyone else. Glamrock Freddy, you'd assume, would be there, and maybe he'll be bad this time. I think he's still going to be a good guy. Maybe he's going to be there to help us out, or he was like helping Gregory the whole time. But in terms of other stuff, you can see there's just some garbage on the bottom left and stuff like that. The entire Pizzaplex is in shambles. It looks like the palm trees are there, and I think if that's the front of the Pizzaplex where the statue is, then that should be 2 sets of escalators right there and an elevator behind the statue, if I remember correctly. It's been quite a while since I've played Security Breach, so I could be wrong, but I'm wondering if when we get there, that's the first place we go is into the elevator, because that would reveal an entire new part of the Pizzaplex that we've never really seen, because the elevator was there, but it was just not working for whatever reason, and we all kind of speculated, hey, maybe that's because when we get DLC, the elevator will activate and we'll actually be able to go down it and see something new. So that could be what's happening here. We just, we go around the statue, go down the elevator, and it starts the new DLC. But in terms of other interesting things, bottom right, it's just some wires, nothing really crazy. Now, if we go to the top left, things get pretty exciting. You guys can see there is 2 red eyes up there. of someone. Now, I think this is probably Vanny, if I had to take a guess, because, I mean, I don't know why they would, like, hide an animatronic in the shadows. Like, if that was Montgomery Gator, they would just show Montgomery Gator, right? Like they did with Glamrock Chica. So the fact that they're not showing whoever this is when they're willing to show Glamrock Chica, that leads me to believe that it's probably Vanny. But like I said, depending on your ending, you've got many different things happening to Vanny, so I don't know. I think that's probably her, though. And I think they definitely want her to return because I think we can all agree in Security Breach, she didn't really play as much of a role, as big of a role as we thought she would, judging by the trailers. She was kind of there for a second, chased you for a second, and then she was gone for the rest of the game, and then she would pop up in an ending somehow. So I'm assuming she's going to play a much bigger role in this game, or in this DLC. Now, in terms of the images on the left and on the right on those monitors, it looks like Gregory is alive and he needs help. Now, I was trying to think, like, why is this little girl breaking into a Pizzaplex and just, you know, showing up here for no reason? There's got to be a reason, right? So maybe Gregory sent out some kind of like a beacon saying, I need help, and this little girl was the one that saw it. I don't know how the police wouldn't see that or anyone else, only her. So that's why it made me think, like, maybe this is his sister? We really don't know much about Gregory or, you know, much about the lore in this game at all, to be honest. So this could potentially be Gregory's sister, and she's, like, there to help him. That he sent it out to her for some reason instead of the police. I have no idea. I mean, we're judging off of, you know, the little amount of info that they're showing in this image. But yeah, it says help me right there, Gregory, you know, on a static background. And then it looks like other images of him around the Pizzaplex, like running around trying to like stay alive. Because you can see, like, the one above that is just him, you know, looking behind him. So there's probably something chasing him. The other one is just him running past a camera. So this appears to be like security footage. And then same thing with the right side. It's like him running around the Pizzaplex, you know, looking at his watch, trying to figure out and try to stay alive. But it's weird because if this place, if he's been here since it got ruined and since everything's been destroyed and, you know, fallen apart, he would have to be much older than he was whenever we played Security Breach. Like, he'd have to be like, I don't know, if he was like, you know, 10 years old in Security Breach when we played it, he's got to be like 15 by now or older than that. I don't know. This guy's grown up in the Pizzaplex. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how he's back there again, because in some of the endings, we escaped the Pizzaplex, and most of them we escaped the Pizzaplex and got out of there with Glamrock Freddy. So why did we return, and why have we been, like, trapped there that we need help? Maybe we went down the elevator and it just broke and we've been stuck down there ever since, just eating beans. I have no idea. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be interesting. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. It's always fun to see a new character and to be able to play as someone new. And just to, I think we all wish that we got a little bit more, you know, storyline in Security Breach. So I'm hoping that that's what this is. It's going to provide a little bit more clarity on the storyline and the lore and stuff like that. But that is currently all that we know about Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, the Ruin DLC. I'm very excited to be able to finally hop back into Security Breach again, even if it is in 2023, which is, like I said, pretty far off. But I'm assuming, you know, in a few months from now, maybe in December, we'll get like an actual gameplay trailer. After, you know, they've had a lot of time to work on it. So like 6 months from now, you know, December, we get some kind of like gameplay trailer, and then a release date in that trailer. And then, you know, I don't know. My guess is it's going to come out probably February or May of next year. I don't think it's going to be like later in the year, because I think they've been working on it for quite some time. But then again, you guys saw how rocky the launch was of Security Breach itself. So they could have been working on it for, you know, Security Breach, the main game, for the past 6 months. And now they're just now starting work on the DLC. But I have no idea. Either way, I think it's really cool that they are releasing it completely for free, and that we're actually getting something. And I'm hoping we get more after this, because it'd be really cool to see some other stuff, you know, like other DLCs and stuff like that. Even if they're paid for, or like a multiplayer, I think would be really cool too. But I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that could happen in this game. But anyways, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I don't know if I mentioned this at the start, because I've had to record this video a few times, but I'm currently on vacation. So if I sound a little bit different, or if, you know, something sounds off, that's why. I did bring my laptop and stuff like that, so I will still be getting videos out for you guys, but it's going to be a little bit, you know, different than it normally is. But anyways, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.